I want to give my testimony about how I saw the afterlife. I have nothing to gain by this. I'm not monetizing it, not promoting a book or anything. I just want to share my testimony. I've given it to a lot of people. It helped change a lot of people's lives and perspectives. I'll make it short because I don't want to drag out a video, but when I was 8 years old, I gave my life to God. I decided that at a young age. I went through a spiritual journey for many years. When I was 37 years old, I was set to do a 2-year world tour, and my life had been at a point where I've lost my parents at a pretty young age, and a lot of close people to me, friends, family. My life was in a rough place. I was in church on a Sunday morning, and I was communicating with my Maker. I was speaking to the good Lord, and I was asking, show me my loved ones are okay. Show me that heaven exists, that it isn't just a fairy tale to make me feel better when I lost my loved ones, and to show me that it was worth going through what we go through down here to get to this kingdom your son spoke of. I was in church. People were coming up to me, trying to talk to me. I excused myself. I said, forgive me, but if you talk to me, I won't be paying attention because I'm talking to the Lord now. I have questions I need answered. Well, that Sunday, 4 hours later, I was in a bad car accident. I had my neck broke, brain damage, a lot of things happened in an accident. I was hit at 60 miles per hour, T-boned in a Cadillac. I had my head sent through a windshield. But what I saw was the answer to my question. All I remember is being in a hospital bed, and all I saw were my loved ones coming to visit me who had passed. Mother, father, friends, family. Everybody looked 23 years old. Everybody was young, healthy. It was a feeling of peace and love. That's all I felt. Every one of them came up to the bed, and they didn't move, lips didn't move. They just came up to the bed, and I saw them, and I could feel them saying, "Hey, Joe, good to see you, Joe." And then at one point, I was in the examining room, and I remember that. I was blind. I couldn't see anything. All I heard was a voice say, "He broke his neck. He broke his C2." And I said, "If I'm going to be paralyzed, let me die." And a voice responded, "You're not going to be paralyzed." And I said it again, "If I'm going to be paralyzed, let me die." Because I knew wherever I was going was what I saw, and it was beautiful and peaceful, and I didn't want to be a burden on anybody down here. And the voice responded, "You're not going to be paralyzed." And after that, I went back to seeing everybody who passed away. I mean, it was an ocean of faces in that room. But there were people who were alive in that room. I didn't see them. All I saw were the people who passed. And in the morning, I was told what happened was by my wife that I said, I kept saying the same 3 questions over and over for 24 hours. What happened? Was it my fault? Was my wife with me? That's all I kept saying for 24 hours. And the first question out of my mouth after those 24 hours was, "Is my father still alive?" And she told me, she responded, "No, he died." My cousin Michael, "No, he died." And I started mentioning names, and I mentioned my friend Tony. She said I started arguing. I started saying, no, he was just here. He's still alive. He's still alive. And then I asked, is my mother still alive? And she said she thought to herself at that point in time, what's he seeing? His mom's been dead for 18 years. So afterwards, I came, when I came to, I was in the hospital, had a broken neck. I needed a halo vest. And my pastor at the time, I told him what I saw, and he said to me, with that kind of concussion I had, I was in ICU, that a person usually loses 24 to 48 hours of memory. I lost 4 hours of memory. All I remember was being in church, asking God to show me heaven, my loved ones existing in heaven, and showing that, it's worth getting there, and getting my answer. And this isn't, something that I'm doing for a book or this or that or a TV show. This is something that I experienced, my personal experience, and I felt that I should share it, and this is probably the best way to do it. I've done it personally. One of the best, my favorite people that I gave my testimony to was Randy Rhoads' brother and sister. He was a musician I admired when I was a child. And, a lot of people loved hearing my testimony, so I just wanted to share it in a way where people could share the video and, watch it, listen. And that's my experience. And if you want to go by, is it a coincidence? I asked God that question in church that day, and 4 hours later, I got my answer, and I saw it, and it was beautiful. I see what's waiting for us. It's a simple path there, just admitting that, you're a sinner, that you do wrong. You're not worthy to go to where I saw. And all you need to do is accept Jesus died so you could go there too. Just truly in your heart, ask forgiveness for all you've done wrong and say that you're not worthy to go there. And that because Jesus died, that, he took your place, you get to go there. And like I said, it was beautiful. Peace, love, tranquility. It was the most wonderful experience. So something in my heart, especially after the news today, made me feel I should put this out there and share it with you guys. I hope it helps somebody. Thank you.